I just oh Lord, that was horrible. I just realized that that intro is only 20 seconds long. I figured it was longer than that. I don't know why. Well, that's 20 seconds I'll never get back. I'm playing. But yeah, welcome everybody to a whole new episode of Major Listen. I am your host, right there at the bottom, right there, and Mr. MYL, Mr. Mill, Mr. Major Listen. You already know the vibes. Uh, let's put some background music. Like I've said before, it's too damn quiet. You can probably hear a little background noise. Plus, I don't want you guys to hear my kids in the background. They loud. Mm, This me with this music, do. Eh, I think it'll be good with the vibe. All right, got the brand going on. We're good. We're good. All right. I guess we can go ahead and start. Like I said before, welcome everybody to whole new episode of Major Listen. I'm your host, Ricky. If you don't already know me, on Instagram, Ricky with the Y, Facebook, Ricky Carrera. Sorry, gotta start pronouncing it the most, you know, proper way. Because at the end of the day, man, I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican. You know, you gotta pronounce your name very proper, like Lopez. You have to say Lopez, not Lopez. You know, it's part of growth, I guess, right? All right, welcome everybody. Um, I was gonna introduce my special guest, but I have none, so I'm gonna go ahead and wind it myself. You know, which I've done episodes myself before. Doesn't really hurt. You know, it does suck because you have nobody really to bounce off, you know, the conversation on. But hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're gonna get through this because at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. Um, It is February 20th, 2024, and I do feel like this year is going by very quickly. I'm already noticing I'm already noticing the Easter decorations already up at Walmart. It's crazy because I could have sworn it was just like I don't know. Like I said, time's just going by quickly. But yeah, man. Um, Currently here in Houston, it's hot as hell, and it's hold on. Let me try something out. I, I don't know why it's saying that. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to do that because I don't want to mess anything up. But I don't know what I was talking about. I guess I was talking about time going by quickly, and yeah. Um, I do want to go ahead and let everybody know about the milestone that we hit. Currently, my last video on Facebook has reached 410 views as of now, and that to me is insane. Sorry, my nose is itchy. That to me is insane because I have never gotten more than I think 300 views on one video. So this to me this right here, that's crazy. And you know, I'm very proud of myself, but also I'm very happy with my special guest because I know he had a lot to do with a lot to do with that basically because I know he brought his own people to watch the episode, and you know he really helped me out that time, and I greatly appreciate that. So thank you so much, Jesse, for being such an amazing guest and a good friend. Enough to join me that day, and I greatly appreciate that, man. Big ups to you. If you haven't watched that episode, you should. You're missing out on some great information, especially if you're looking to buy a house, renting, leasing, whatever the case may be. Like I said before, go ahead and check out that episode. It was a great one. I really enjoyed it, and I know my buddy Jesse really enjoyed it as well. Like I tell everybody, man, because he was really nervous at the very beginning. And before the episode starts, I like to get everybody, or all the guests, gathered up, there's no weather and it's not get comfortable with the situation. Because it's a whole different feeling being on the opposite end on on a camera. You got a lot of people that are watching you, and it's a little nerve wracking. And I get it, because believe it or not, I still get nervous until this very day. And like I told my sister earlier, I've done this so many times, and till this very day, I still get nervous. Uh, it's let's be honest. I don't think it's something that I'll ever get used to. Maybe one day I will, but right now it's still like still a process, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing that episode as much as you could. It really helped me out, and I don't know. I hope I could do the same thing I did last week. Go ahead and share this video right now. If you're currently watching this, I'm talking to you. Share this video as much as you can with your friends, family, whoever it is, because at the end of the day, you're going to be supporting me, and I greatly appreciate that. And hey, I know who the real ones are, right? But this episode is called, what the heck was this? Okay. So I tend to forget a lot about what the episodes are called sometimes, because let's be honest, I'm doing a lot of things at once. So, I mean, it's only normal for me to forget, I guess. But I just looked at it at the top of the screen. It says Making Headlines. However, I know it's the title may be a little like, I guess a little bit of a clickbait, and that's basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a clickbait. I want people to be like, oh, what is he talking about? What did he make headlines on? The headlines is not necessarily what I did. It's actually what's making headlines right now, throughout 2024. And we're only like 2 months into the year, and already there's a lot of stuff that's been going on that I wanted to talk about, because like, I don't know, I just feel like it's if 2024 is starting off like this so far, I'm just wondering how it's going to look at the end of the year. Like, what else is going to happen? Because like I'm telling you, it's amazing, it's crazy how what has gone viral. I'm gonna talk about these two unfortunate events that have occurred. Also, man, some news as well, because we live in a crazy world right now. Crazy world. Full of violence, death, one of them being one of them, crime, and it's I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I do want to go ahead and promote. If you guys have not done so, I would encourage you. And I'm so mad at myself for not doing this last week, that it was Valentine's week, I guess. I forgot to promote my baby cousin's business, Flores Amore. Over there, located in Dallas, Texas, and surrounding areas. They are doing an amazing job. It's ran by my cousin and her mama, which I love them both to death, and I'm very happy to see their business succeed as much as it is. And they're doing an amazing job. I encourage all of you who are watching me to please go ahead and check out their Instagram. I will look for it right now just so I could go ahead and tag them and you guys could check out their work. But they've done some amazing work, and they definitely killed it during Valentine's. So like I said, I encourage all of you to check them out, support local businesses. I'm seeing 5 people viewing this video right now, so go ahead and share. 6 people. Hey, we're growing. Let's make it happen. It's just me today, so it'll really help me out a lot, because right now I feel like I'm just talking to a camera. If somebody was to walk in right now, and they'll be like, who the hell are you talking to? Because hey, I won't feel so stupid, because I have all these viewers, all these shares. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Go ahead and support your boy. I guess the first thing that we could talk about is these Stanley Cups Of apparently people are going super crazy over these. Um, I had to find out for myself. I didn't necessarily buy one, but I had to ask Danny, which she's been a guest on the show before. I had to ask her because I saw that she had one. I asked her, like, hey, what's the whole hype behind these Stanley Cups? I need to know because, I don't know if anybody that actually owns one except for her. But I had to ask her, like, hey, so what's going on? Like, why are people going bananas over these Stanley Cups? She said, and I quote, for me, it's the temperature concentration and the fact that they fit in the cup holder in my car. That's literally it. So if you guys can tell me more in detail they're going why people are going insane over these Stanley Cups, I would greatly appreciate that because Kadeem just said, Lord, these Stanley Cups. Yeah, I want to know, like, what's the whole hype behind these Stanley Cups? Like, are they better than Yetis? Are they better than what's the other one? I forgot the other cups, honestly. But yeah. Oh, hold on. My Belen said, so dumb. People were literally fighting over them. I saw that people were stealing them. People were like I mentioned before, they were going super bananas over these. But yeah, it just goes to show you that people could really go crazy over the simplest things in the world. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, unless they can keep my drink cold for like a whole 24 hours, then I can understand it. But I don't know. But then said I got one just like that, but it's not that brand. Amazon for $10. Wonder what it was, off brand. Hey, if it gets the job done. Honestly, people are just buying stuff just for the brand at the end of the day. And yeah, if you can find something similar to it, why not, right? It's gonna do the same thing. The Stanley Cups was one of them, but I guess you know what? I have time. I have time to kill. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and search it online to see exactly why people are going insane. Or can these cups wash themselves, or what's the whole hype behind it? Okay. So see, one of the most I guess search questions is, what's so special about the Stanley Cup? Stanley is a good tumbler. It keeps your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold, even in a burning car. Yeah, but so can a Yeti. But I guess a Yeti can't even fit in your cup holder, like my friend Danny was just mentioning it. But hey, I mean, I guess whatever, right? Kadeem said, so story goes, this girl's car burned up, right? Everything in the car melted, but apparently her Stanley Cup survived and still had ice water in it. The owner of the Stanley reached out to her and replaced her cup and got her a whole new car. Oh wow. It's all about marketing, I guess. Wow. Okay. See, I didn't even know that story, so thank you so much, Kadeem, for that, because I honestly had zero idea about that story. So, I mean, if you guys are watching this is my first time hearing it. But yeah, Stanley Cups, man. I guess let me know in the comments if you've gotten one. For the 3 viewers that are currently watching me, I had 6. I don't know what happened, guys. Come on, let's keep it going. But yeah, if you're gonna watch this episode too, hey, I don't care. Comment right now. Let me know if you've bought a Stanley Cup, what color, and also what's so special about it to you. Because who knows? What if you like it for a different reason, right? But yeah, so Stanley Cups is definitely one of them, because that's one of the first things that started to go viral or started to get a lot of attention at the beginning of the year. Another thing was the Cat Williams interview that he did with that one gentleman that he threw everybody under the bus and started like slamming Hollywood and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm sorry, but Kadeem also said, apparently the Barbie movie had Barbie brand Stanley Cups, and a few limited Barbie cups got released, which is what people were tripping over. Oh, so marketing. I guess that's Stanley couple owner definitely did something right. I don't know. It's all about branding at the very end, right? But yeah. Another thing that came, oh yeah, like I said, the Cat Williams stuff, like when he threw everybody under the bus, started talking shit about everybody. Excuse my cursing. I'm so sorry. If I curse during this whole show, call me out, because that's something that I want to keep, that I want to change. And I notice I curse a lot on my videos, so um, I curse a lot of my videos. So I definitely want to change that. Not for myself, right? I want to be a better person. 2024 is going to be my year, right? At least I hope so. Um, I don't know if you guys saw. I'm pretty sure everybody saw this video about the about the guy who jumped the judge after he was or she was reading his sentence. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and read read what happened with that one, because I have no idea why did the guy jump the judge. Oh yeah, jump on judge. Oh, okay, so the man captured on video jumping bench and violently attacking judge in a dramatic court moment. A Nevada man jumped the bench to attack Clark County Judge Mary Kay. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I'm very bad at pronouncing stuff or names. After he was denied probation over charges of attempted battery. People are crazy. Do they not realize that these that the judges that he was attacking is basically going to determine how long you're going to be in jail for, basically? And they determine everything, like your whole outcome. So I'm pretty sure you did yourself a disservice by even jumping on her like that violently. But yeah, I don't think I would ever do that. I get super nervous when I go to court for like a freaking traffic fine. So I know for a fact that that would never be me. So I'm not saying you have balls to do that, but you have absolutely no brain, because like I said, they determined your whole outcome. So like I said, you did yourself a whole disservice by attacking a judge. That man, so he tried to bargain for a reduced sentence with the judge, but his criminal record made the judge think he didn't tongue tied he didn't deserve a reduced sentence. The judge told him that, which is why he jumped her. Hey, I'm glad I have Kadeem in here, because I feel like even though he's not necessarily with me during the live, even reading his comments feels like, somebody's talking to me, which is pretty much the whole purpose of this. But yeah, thank you so much for that information, Kadeem. Greatly appreciate that. I'm glad you're here today, seriously, because like I mentioned before, I don't have a special guest. Pretty much you guys are going to be my special guys. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to keep me going, right? Hey, we're going to keep it 100% over here. So that happened too. I'm trying to go as slow as possible. If not, it's going to be like one of those episodes that's going to end in an hour and a half. I wouldn't mind if it ended in an hour and a half. I think that's pretty good. Not a problem. If I know about something, I'll throw you details. Hey, that's all I need, brother. That's all I need. For the 5 people that are watching me, if you're just now tuning in, go ahead and share my video. Like I mentioned before, we hit a milestone on the last video, and I want to hit another one this video. So it'll be pretty cool to say like, hey, I broke another record, and this time it was just me on the video. That'll be pretty cool, right? So like I mentioned before, Stanley Cups, and apparently the guy jumping the judge. That making pretty big news over here. Another thing that happened, I do want to go ahead and go to like the most, I guess, like heartbreaking moments that have occurred since since the year started. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on here as well because it's a pretty sad situation. So a lot of you guys have probably already heard about Audrey Cunningham. If you haven't, she is an 11-year-old girl who went missing last week. It was somewhere in Texas. I know that for a fact. People were trying to find her this whole, like, I guess this whole week. And there were the officials were looking at a certain location of interest because I don't know, like they wouldn't say at the time. I don't know if they've mentioned anything about it, or now that it's been pretty much, her body has been found. Unfortunately, it's not the outcome that we all wanted, because I do want to go ahead and share her picture. But Audrey Cunningham was found dead in Trinity River. And I get a little, my voice gets a little shaky, talking about stuff like this. And my brain gets a little fogged up because it's hard to talk about things like this, because it happens so much in the world that we live in right now. And I have kids myself, and I can't picture my life without them. Sorry. I'm gonna read some comments just to get the good vibes going. He ended up back in the court, double cuffed with same judge, and had his security, and he ended up with quadruple the charge. See, it's never worth it. My sister Nayeli, sorry, I can't say relationships. It's so sad. Baby girl. Almost every day I've been getting Amber Alerts. Yeah. So it's a sad situation. What happened to baby girl, to Audrey Cunningham. It's hard to talk about, like I mentioned, because I have kids myself, and hang on, you guys. My laptop is kind of acting up. Hello, cousin. God bless you, brother. We need another chiropractor podcast. Chiropractor hitting headlines. Hey, we do need another episode. But thank you for kind of distracting me off of the, what's going on, the seriousness of the situation. Like I mentioned before, it's a sad story, sad situation. What happened to baby girl Audrey Cunningham. I feel for her. Feel for her family. I do feel like her parents should have done better, because apparently that this gentleman that people are, like, the authorities are looking into, has something to do with it, because he's like a known predator or something like that. He's been hit with so many charges before, and apparently he was living in the, I guess, in the compound, or wherever they were living close by, and I guess the parents would trust him around her. And one thing led to another, and I guess one day, like, she just didn't make it to school. And that's one of the things that no parent ever wants to hear. Like, you never want to hear, like, hey, your son or your daughter never made it to school. I need to relax. Sorry. If you're a first time viewer and you're just now watching my episodes for the very first time, just know I have really bad anxiety disorder, and that comes along with panic as well. So certain things kind of trigger that. But that's why I do the whole podcast, because I want people to realize, like, if you're suffering through with the same thing that I am going through, we can all have a normal life. We can all live a very normal life. And you probably think to yourself, like, man, this guy, he's bullshitting. Like, oh, there I got cursing again. He's BSing. Like, there's no way that he deals with all that stuff and can talk the way that he's talking right now. Well, I'll sorry to break it to you, but, like, it is what it is. I have really bad anxiety disorder. I've called ambulance so many times on myself because of the panic attacks. But yeah, and I there's something about the story that really triggers that. Like I mentioned before, I'm a dad, and stuff like this just kind of like hits you pretty hard. And so my sister said, I'm sorry, Nayeli said, dude, seriously, my phone has been going crazy with all these Amber Alerts, and it's important to read them. It really is. I didn't realize the severity of these Amber Alerts, but they could really be saving some people's lives, some kids mostly. This breaks my heart. It really does. Yeah, because of the kids. And I'm sorry I had to go there, but I do feel like I need to make a little bit of awareness about the whole Amber Alerts as well, because as of today, we got another Amber Alert here in Texas, not necessarily here in Houston, but in Texas. So far, there has been an increase in child abduction. In 2022, the FBI reported 359,000 NCIS entries for missing children in the U.S. This number increased by 6.49% from the 337,000 missing child entries in 2021. So as you guys can see, this is a very serious issue, and the numbers just keep increasing. And I'm sorry I can't talk right now because I'm still in that whole vicious cycle that has to do with all these negative things that it's occurring right now. But hey, that's what we're here for. We're trying to heal. Just share the website website of the device we use for Josiah. Maybe some parents could use them. Maybe so. And I will give you guys all of that in a bit. I'm just trying to calm down right now. Like I said, it's a really hard thing to talk about. It's scary, but I feel like we have to talk about this because it's so serious. It's so unfortunate that kids are still going missing, and sometimes there's no preventing that. And like I mentioned before, Texas hit another Amber Alert today, and this is what the Amber Alert read so far in 2024. Oh wait, I'm sorry, this isn't okay. So I had to see how many Amber Alerts we've had since the year started. So far in 2024, there have been 12 Amber Alerts in Texas, and 12 Amber Alerts. That's crazy. That's crazy because that all these Amber Alerts are mostly because of missing children. My son will read it out loud because he has a phone as well. He always gets the Amber Alerts, and he always thinks to himself, or he reads it out loud. He already knows it's a missing child. And I guess that's, the stone cold truth about him having a phone. We have to open his eyes about the seriousness of the issue. Like, hey, this is a very serious situation. We never want you to be in, on the end of that, because it would really, hurt us. But yeah, you guys keep your kids safe. Be careful who you trust around them. Don't be, always ask questions. Don't ever be comfortable around anybody, because you never know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, this whole thing really, really sucks. But yeah, man, that certain topic kind of got me, and I hate that. But I guess some of you have been waiting for me to actually get kind of like this, I guess, because some people like to see, like, compare to what their symptoms are and see if it's normal. I guess these things never feel normal, let me tell you that. And I can tell you guys before, even though I've had so many panic attacks in the past, every Every panic attack that I've had always feels like the very first one. It always feels like I've never felt it before, even though I have in the past. That's why I call 911, because I legit feel like I'm dying right then and there. And even though nothing ever happens. For those 9 people that are currently watching me, thank you so much for watching my live. It's just me today. Go ahead and share, please. I can't emphasize that enough, because I feel like I can learn a lot from you guys, and you guys can learn a lot from me. For some reason, I feel like my life is a little interesting. Don't quote me on that. I just feel like it does, or like it is. And hey, I'm just trying to. We gotta stay on top of watching of our little ones. I don't have kids, but I do have a niece. Especially, yeah, absolutely. When it comes to kids, regardless if you don't have kids, or you do, you're gonna have some kids, in your family. Like Kadeem, he has nieces. Some people have nephews. Whatever. Kids are kids, right? Always protect them, because you never know who could be lurking in the darkness. And it's just facts. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it out of the whole vicious cycle right now. My right now, my legs are feeling tingly, and that's one of the effects of having anxiety disorder. You start to overthink certain things. Like I can't even talk right now. That's another symptom right there too. I think that's a crying face. I can't really tell. Sorry, Kara. Oh, that is a sad face. Yeah. It's a very sad situation, and I hate that I had to talk about that. But yeah, let's make awareness about the whole issue. Even if they are not our kids, it's good to keep an eye out on everybody's kids. Absolutely. Can I get you anything? Honestly, I can't even think of anything that I can where I need to actually get off of it. Maybe some gum. If you have gum, I would greatly want some, but I know I'm gonna be smacking my mouth as I talk. But hey, if it's gonna help me, why not, right? So maybe some gum. I greatly appreciate that. So let's go to the next topic that I had. Like apparently that one got me super choked up. It triggered a whole lot of emotions, fear, anxiety. It was just a huge mess right now. Another thing I want to talk about, maybe I should get all the tragic moments out of the way. That way I can go ahead and release all this anxiety that I have, I guess. Another not controversial, but another tragic moment that occurred was actually here in Houston. And this lady shot up a very well-known church here in Houston, Lakewood Church. So don't quote me on this. I'm only telling you guys what I know. So apparently this lady, well, I don't even know if I should call her a lady, because apparently she's a transgender woman, I guess. She was born a male. And I don't know if she was going to take it out on the church by, I don't know if she was brought up by people telling her that churches are evil, or whatever the case may be, or somebody at church told her like, hey, these people at church, they don't believe in stuff that you believe in. I don't know, but apparently she went there with a child. I don't know whose child that was. So if somebody can give me some information on that on the live that is watching, go ahead and tell me some of the things that you know, because all I know is that she took a child with her, a little boy, or with him. I don't even know what to call this person, but yeah. So she went there with the kid. He went there with the kid and ended up shooting the church. Apparently the little boy ended up on the crossfire of all that, of all the chaos. I don't know if he's in critical condition still, or if he made it out. I don't know, but if you guys can go ahead and tell me some more information on that, I would greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I'm only telling you guys what I know. I do have some comments. Oh, that was so sad because she went with his son. Yeah, didn't know she was a trans. She had her kid. See, like I said, I really don't know if that was her kid, his kid, her kid. I don't know, but if like I mentioned, if one of you guys that are watching know more information than I do, please go ahead and provide that information so I can keep everybody up to date and up to speed on what occurred. I don't really know this person, but all I know is she shot up a church, and I mean, shooting up anywhere is pretty devastating as it is. Like, it's a pretty big thing in our country right now. You got school shootings and then now church shooters. Now you're not safe anywhere, and it's one of those things where you have to be more aware of the things. I'm sorry, I heard something. You have to be aware of your surroundings, and it's just getting real bad. I'm just glad I believe in the Second Amendment, right? So let me see. Let me go down the list of everything that I've talked about. So that way, I don't go ahead. Okay. So Kadim's my guy. He gives me all the information. This is one of those situations that highlights the importance of getting your mental health checked. Absolutely. And I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like, yeah, if you know somebody who's like showing signs of just not being there mentally, I feel like you should tell somebody. You could potentially be saving somebody's life, because I mean, this lady was this person, like I mentioned, I really don't know what to call him, her, because I just don't know the proper. I mean, I could call him because he was technically born a male. He was just not in the right mind. But thank you so much for that, Kadeem. I completely agree with you. So we talked about this sad story. We talked about the Amber Alerts here in just Texas alone. This is just Texas. This is the Amber Alert that we got today. This is in Galveston, Texas. This is like right down the street from us. Well, not really, but I mean, like an hour away from us. Gabriella Faith, well, you guys can read it. 15-year-old, 130 pounds, brown hair, wearing orange or bright pink hoodie, sweater top, black basketball shorts. Last seen leaving at 7000 Seawall Boulevard, Galveston, Texas, in an unknown make model vehicle. So now we got a missing child that went missing like an hour away from us. But it is also important that the person accepts the help. Yeah, that's true. Many times they live in a denial. Yeah, that's very true. I feel like sometimes whenever somebody tells you like you're crazy, you're not gonna believe you're crazy. You're gonna think you're normal as hell. Yeah, I guess. How do you handle stuff like that? It's pretty hard to think about, honestly. Talk about. Okay, so I showed you guys the Amber Alert. I showed you this loser right here. I showed you the increase abductions, child abductions since the year started. I showed you this dumbass, right? Oh my god, there I go cursing again. This loser. The Stanley Cups is one of them. Oh, we're gonna get to a fun one. You ladies, ooh. I want to know about this, and I hope I have a lot of lady viewers right now, because I genuinely want to know: have you ladies watched the Drake video? So for those of you who don't know, Drake, a very, very well-known artist. I don't even know if he is a rapper or what kind of singer he is, but hey, I don't know what genre he's on, but hey, apparently this dude worth millions of dollars decided to post a video of himself playing with his Winky. like I mentioned, like I'm mentioning it right now, he's a millionaire worth millions of dollars, and he decides to go and post a video of him playing with himself, with his Winky, whatever. I don't want to get too into it, but I would genuinely want to know, of the ladies watching this right now, who out of all of you, who has actually watched the video? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I got too curious. Curiosity got the best of me. I was like, let me see what what the video is all about, because people are talking about it. I want to know what people are talking about, and to me, couldn't find it. Couldn't find what? Oh, hold on. You sure it's not AI? You know what? That's exactly what I'm actually thinking about. Like, I think it is. I think it's, I think it is fake. And I say that because, well, first of all, dude's legs are like too spreaded out to be, I don't know. I feel like dude's legs was way spreaded out. It kind of made me think to myself, like, I don't think that's real. Kind of made me think to myself, like, I think he just did it for attention. But at the same time, like I mentioned before, this dude is worth millions of dollars. What does he have to prove? Why does he have to, do this for attention? Dude, like, he's singing. I'm not understanding that. Like, I'm not comprehending some of the things that these famous people do. And didn't even know about this. But yeah, okay, so yeah, like, I'm not understanding that. Why is he doing the most? Like, what did he have to prove? Like, hey, my shit's big or something? Like I'm gonna show her. Like, does somebody, like, I don't know, did somebody bring him down, like saying, like, hey, your thing's small, and he's like, oh well, I'll show her. I don't know, but I don't know. Dude's worth millions of dollars. He's old as hell. I don't think he dropped it. I think it was leaked. Whatever the case, look, Victoria. Look, I'm gonna tell you, like I mentioned to you, to you guys, I got curious. Curiosity got the best of me. I was like, I want to know what people are talking. I want to know what I could talk about on the podcast. And I decided to, watch it. Like I mentioned to you guys, I think it's fake. I say that because dude's legs are like spread eagle almost, like, and regardless if it was leaked, how old are you? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we're too old for that. Or maybe it's just me. Oh, but then again, I think about that because I'm married. I don't know. But I don't know. He probably was on drugs. Who knows? Like, yeah, I mean, we're not really fully conscious whenever we're under the influence. Damn, it sucks if it got leaked. If it got leaked, it's nobody's fault but the person who leaked, or I guess the person who recorded himself, I guess, right? That's the only thing I could think of. But hey, I want to know, would you guys or have you guys ever done something like that? Or would you guys do something like that now, being at a certain age? Okay, I guess we can go ahead and put like a bookmark on that and go on to the next one. So Houston's very own. Oh, you know what? Before I get to that, let me read this comment. There's a slew of jokes behind that this Drake story as well. Please share some with us, Kadeem. I really want to know. Please tell me. Houston's very own Beyonce Knowles dropped a country song of her own, I guess, right? Recently. People are not really happy about that. I saw the comments, and I mean, I've heard the song. It's an okay song, but I do feel like Beyonce kind of needs to stay, in her lane. It didn't sound country to me. I love country music. I listen to it a lot. I I love it because of the whole vibe that it gives off, and I just didn't get that with this song. But man, it's not my cup of tea. Like I mentioned before, like I listen to certain types of music, but that song didn't do it for me. I wouldn't. I love country music. I wouldn't put it on my playlist. That's for sure. And that, no, for those people who are like to, poke the bear, I'm not racist. For some reason, that's like the go-to for everybody who doesn't like other people's opinions. Oh, you're racist. No, I'm not racist. I love Beyonce. I think she's a beautiful woman, but I just feel like she does great in the music that she knows. I feel like she did, she went a little far, not like too far or something like that with this thing, but she I mean, I guess, why not do it just once in your life, right? Victoria said definitely not, especially with kids. Absolutely, because I feel like if your kids were to ever watch that, a leaked video, it's gonna suck, because if they've seen it 100% of the time, their friends have seen it too, right? I guess that's kind of one of the things with people doing OnlyFans. Like, if they have kids, it's none of my business. Like I said, it's none of my business, but I mean, I think about the kids. If if you have an OnlyFans promoting the crap out of it, your kids are, your friends' kids are gonna be watching that crap. Next thing you know, they're gonna make fun of you. Like, and do we really want all that, all that stuff on our kids? Hell no, not. No, I'm sorry, I can't go into those. Not a good idea. Just trust me on that. Hey, it's all right. It's all right, man. But so Belen's laughing. I really don't know why she's laughing. I think she watched the video. I think she told me she watched the video. The Drake video, by the way. I'm not talking about Beyonce. This is why I only do fit, bro. Yes, that's a great idea, Addie. Look, I told my wife, like, look, if we ever do OnlyFans, we're gonna do feed pic. That's the best we can do. We're not shaming nobody with that. I got church people that watch me. Hey, I'm keeping it 100% right here. You guys, one of the things that I tell you guys, I keep it 100 right here. I don't edit my videos. Because of the fact that I want it to sound like this is like an actual, conversation that I'm having with you guys. It's live. I don't go back and edit my stuff. For real, I want to do feed pics. Hey, show some ankle. Spread them toes. Yeah, with all the callus right in between the toes. Anyways, guys. Pecadores. I got family that watch my lives. Hey, it's like I said, I keep it 100. I really can't go back and edit this out. So you guys get the raw footage. You guys, we keep it real. But like I mentioned, Beyonce did a country song. Not my cup of tea. Sorry, Beyonce. No, I'm not racist. And let me know what you guys thought about the song. It's called Texas Hold'em. If you guys have heard it, let me know what you guys think. I would like to get your honest opinions on this, because hey, we can bounce off of opinions. you obviously know mine. Stand on the tip of the toes. Still talking about feed pics. Did you guys hear about the mother with an OnlyFans who had a kid in a wait, what? Did you guys hear about the mother with an OnlyFans who has a kid in a Christian school? The school refused to allow her to drop her kid off at school because she had a huge OnlyFans sticker on her vehicle. They asked her to park across the street and walk her child across the street. Wow. So Victoria has heard about this. I kind of read up, I didn't read up about this, but I stumbled upon this, and he's absolutely right. There was this lady who had a kid in the Christian school. Yeah, look, I understand the hustle. especially during these bad times that we live in, you're trying to get as much, trying to get money by any means necessary, right? And but you got to understand that there's going to be those people that are not going to accept your your way of life, and that's just facts, man. And you just gotta roll with it, man. There was one where a kid committed self exit. Oh, because he kept getting bullied about his mom doing OnlyFans. I heard about that too, but I thought that was fake. But apparently, it's a real thing. That's pretty sad, especially like I mentioned to you guys before. If you're planning on doing OnlyFans, don't do it when you have kids. Do it. Don't even do it. Well, don't do it if you planning on having kids either, because eventually they're gonna find out too. That's just one of those things. Look, man, you just can't come out of. Yeah, if you're not planning to ever having kids, ever getting in a relationship or whatever, just don't do OnlyFans. It's just better that way. I feel like you're gonna save a lot of people some headaches. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys would do. Would you guys do an OnlyFans? What's your opinion on Beyonce's controversial? I want to call it controversial because not a lot of people are happy about it, mostly the country community. But yeah, I just kind of want to know like what you guys think about that. But I think she mostly did it because I think the rodeo's in town. I think. That's another thing. Are you guys gonna go to the rodeo? And if so, who are you guys gonna see? Are you guys gonna go for the attractions and stuff, the entertainment? Let's see. So, I just poked my nose. Like I said, man, hey, I can't go back and edit that out. But let's see. I have a comment right here. Oh shoot! Hold on. Where am I? Okay. Sorry, I got like comments like back to back. OnlyFans feet, yes, I agree. It's got to be a little bit, I guess a little bit sensitive. I don't know how to describe it. A little innocent, I guess. The country station outright said Beyonce isn't country and wouldn't play her songs. Yes, I've heard some stations that have said that. Do they have the right to do that though? I mean, that was just one country song that she ever made. But people are saying, they play Morgan Wallen. But I feel like Morgan Wallen is more country than, what he tries to do outside of country. I'm not a really big fan of the stuff that he's done outside of country. I really love his country music in general. I feel like he does a great job. But outside of that, I feel like he should probably stick to country. Like I mentioned to you before, like with the same with Beyonce. I'm sorry, I'm not racist. I'm just the realist. Hey, that's a good one. I'm not racist. I'm a realist. Make that money. Hey, you're right. Victoria's absolutely right. She's giving me ideas now. Sorry. For those people that are just now watching me, hey viewers, go ahead and share my video. If I don't have at least 8 shares, there's going to be a problem. I have 8 views right now. I need at least 8 shares on this live by the time that I'm done with it. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to keep it as fun as possible. Since it is just me, I'm trying to prove to myself like, hey, I could probably do a whole episode just by myself. I guess that's what I'm trying to prove, huh? Yeah. Have you guys, I guess while you guys are brewing some ideas on the comments, I exited out. So there is this burger that went viral, or that's going viral, I guess. It's called the In-N-Out Flying Dutchman burger. And I do want to know if you guys have heard about it. If not, I got a great video that I want to share with you all. That way you can guys go ahead and get an idea of what exactly it is. Give me 1 second. Video share screen. There we are. Flying Dutchman. All right, so you guys gonna see a gentleman right here. He's gonna show you what a Flying Dutchman burger is. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Honest to God, that surprised me. Turn your onions into discs and slowly cook them in some oil. Turn your 80-20 ground beef into quarter-pound balls.
Okay, so apparently you have to chop up some onions into like patty or like a big circular. I mean, they're already circular, right? So you're gonna chop some onions as big as you can get them and grill them up.
Into a super hot pan, smush it to flatten, and then just season it with love. Once they get nice and crusty like you, give them a flip. You can never go wrong with some American cheese. Double patty goes onto our onion, and then we crown it with our top bun. And as always, I'm some nuts. Kind of falls apart, but it's damn delicious. Let's make the viral Flying Dutchman from In-N-Out.
I'm gonna go ahead and exit that out. How do I do this? Oh, remove. But yeah, guys, that's apparently a burger that's going viral. As you saw here, you grill a big ass chunk of onion, kind of like a circular, right? I mean, what else is an onion? But you're gonna chop up a good amount of onions, grill it up, make it into like a bun, like at the end of the burger, the bun, I guess. And from what I heard, everybody's saying that it's super messy. And I hate messiness when it comes to a burger. Plus, it's an onion. I'm going to have that onion taste. I wouldn't try it. I haven't tried it. I am curious. So I may make that happen though. I'm very curious. As I've told you guys before, I'm very curious. So I'm probably going to try it anyway. Let me know if you guys have tried it. I definitely want to know. I was really hoping I would have more stuff, but a lot of stuff has happened, like I mentioned to you guys before, with this whole, at the beginning of the year. But apparently I've hit all the slides that I've had for you guys, and now I have no idea what to talk about. So if you guys, viewers that are watching me, probably more, probably less, who knows, go ahead and start a conversation on the comments. Keep me talking. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys still want to talk about the Audrey Cunningham situation, the child abductions, the church shooter? Let me go back to him. I'll probably give you guys a better visual aid like this. Audrey Cunningham, fortunately found dead. Not the outcome anybody wanted, but unfortunately it is this, a sad situation altogether. The Amber Alerts, there's been 12 Amber Alerts since the beginning of the year here in Texas just alone. So imagine in any other state. The Amber Alert that was here today, apparently in Galveston, Texas, right down the street from us. Church shooter, she charged at a church, injuring a lot of people, but was taken down by authorities. Thank God. Pun intended. The increase in child abduction since 2022, pretty high increase since there. The guy who decided to jump the judge, very stupid. The Stanley Cups, do you guys own one? And if so, why? And what's so cool about them? Here's Mr. Potato Head saying you are a liar. The Drake pulling on his worm, the In-N-Out Dutchman burger, the Beyonce country song. I mean, you guys figure it out from that. Come on now, start a conversation right here. I have all night, not really, but please just don't quote me on that. I don't have all night. So Kadeem, I really can't read what you said. The Alaska Airlines flight that had a door rip off mid. Wait, what? Okay, I did not realize that. I did not even know about that. When did this happen? You got to send me the source, Kadeem. I want to look that one up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that one up in a little bit. I want to read all the comments before I do that. Very strange. Very strangely, people were super calm after having a door break off the plane. I'm gonna look that up right here in a little bit. And Leonardo, didn't that church shooter shoot her own kid? I really want to know about that, because I know that he or she was with the kid. Was it her kid? Was it not her kid? I don't know. But I heard that the child was shot, was caught in the crossfire or whatever. Hopefully the child is okay, because I feel like the child had absolutely nothing to do with whatever was going on in that guy's head. Guy, yeah, I'm gonna say guy. Like I said, he was born in male. Huh, something was under my lip. Still feel it. Let me get these paper towels. You find out. Oh my god, puberty hit. Hope it wasn't a moco. But let me look up what Kadeem was talking about. Oh. Since I have you guys here, I do want to go ahead and share this screen too. So this is the gentleman. I'm not even gonna call him a gentleman. I'm calling him a piece of shit. Oh, there I go cursing again. Good grief. Anyways, this is the guy that has been it's gonna be charged for the death of Audrey. Like I said, the family trusted this man, and I mean, there's just those people who just have a kind heart that they knew about this man's past, and maybe they didn't want to judge. They didn't want to judge him for his past or whatever it was, but I don't want to say that's exactly what happened. But there's just those people who just believe in second chances, third chances, fourth chances. You know, they give people so many chances. However, with me, if I find out you touch a child, I will never have my child around you. That's weird. That's disgusting. And I truly believe that there's a special place in hell for people who do harm to kids. But yeah, I hope this dude loses a toe in prison, because I truly believe that, you know, I don't want to speculate, but I do feel like he had a lot to do with her disappearance. He is like the main person that's being looked at, you know, since she has gone, you know, missing and all that. She didn't make it to school. That poor baby girl, she didn't make it to school. That's a sad, you know, it's just sad altogether. But I do want to look at this next story that Kadeem just told me about. According to the airlines, a bolt broke loose on the door of the plane, causing the entire door to rip off. I want to see if there's a video or a picture of that, because I want to show everybody what you're talking about. Oh, let me go ahead and take this crap off. They flew the rest of the flight with the door missing. What? Wouldn't that hurt somebody? Wouldn't that hurt your ears? Hold on, let me go ahead and look this up. You said the Alaskan Airlines? Alaskan Airlines. Oh hell no! I'm looking at flights. Where's it at? It was terrifying. It could have been so much worse. Oh, that's CNN. I'm not going to CNN. I don't trust their people. There's some people making out. I'm trying to look for this story, man, but I'm not finding anything. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the CNN page. Let's see. Yes, look up Alaskan Airlines door breaks off. You know what? I'm gonna do just that, because I don't like going to CNN, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, how the hell do I get out of here? I'm gonna go back. Okay, Alaskan Airlines door breakout. Door incident. There we go. See, they have videos, but I don't want to share with you guys, but they're pretty long. Oh, but this one is 40 seconds long. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys, because I know you guys are curious as to what I'm watching. And this is it right here. How do I play it? Hold on.
Airlines plane mid-flight last month. Now, according to a new NTSB report, the door panel blew off as the pressurized air rushed out of the airplane, and it was enough of a force that the captain's head was forced into a heads-up display that was right in front of him, and then it pushed his headset up, nearly falling off of his head. And we're learning that the 4 bolts that should have held the door in place were missing. Before that new Boeing 737 MAX 9 plane even took off. So basically, those screws should have been in that plane's door panel. Boeing CEO released a statement taking accountability, and the NTSB is still working on its final report.
What? There were missing bolts? Exactly what he just said. Missing. Oh, hold on. Something just started. How do I take this off? Hold on, guys. There's a video playing. Shut up. They're missing. How do you have missing bolts on the door, though? Like, how does that happen? And not only that, but hold on. Mark said these people were sitting there like they see it all the time, right? I would have been panicking. Like I mentioned before, I have really bad anxiety and panic disorder, so this would have triggered all kinds of. I probably would have passed out from the fear. That's insane. You guys saw the video, right? These people were calm, collective, like they've seen this before, right? That's insane. Like they were missing the bolts, and wow. They flew the whole way with the door missing. Oh, that would have hurt my ears. Oh my God, you could not walk though. Imagine being that high. Oh hell no, that's scary, man. That's scary. I'm glad I wasn't in that flight, man. That was my question. Why were they just chilling like they've done this before, right? Like, oh man, like maybe I don't know. I was gonna try to defend, but I don't even know if that's really defending or just making shit up or making stuff up. Those door seats are $10 now. Yeah, hell no. I refuse to sit next to a door now. Hell no. That's a big no for me. As someone who has gone skydiving, I feel like there should have been more panic, right? I don't know. That's definitely something. Thank you for that, Kadeem. If you guys have any more stuff that's been going on that I missed out, please go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll look it up. I'll put the video back up, or I'll put the video up for you guys, and we can talk about it. Open discussion, I guess, right? Hey, people watching, share my video right now, please. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hey, like I mentioned to you before, nobody else is going to do what I do. People are going to say like, well, what do you do? I don't really know. I'm just here talking all kinds of stuff. But hey, like I mentioned to you guys before, I keep it real. That's all I can do for you guys. So like I mentioned to you guys before, Easter's coming up, and it just goes to show that this year is going by pretty quick. I really don't know what to talk about. I may end this live pretty early today, which is completely fine because I got stuff to do. Oh, Kadeem, perfect, good guy. Okay, you ask stupid questions watching someone purposely jumping out of a plane, so there should be a ton more questions when a door rips off of a plane that should have had a door rip off. Yeah, I feel like people should be compensated for that, because why on earth? I don't know. You need to ask a lot more questions than just like, why were they missing? First of all, why were they bolts missing? Who used the plane last? They need to be held responsible, even though nothing catastrophic happened. You know, people. I don't know. Somebody should be fired. just noticed, like, okay, we can talk trash about Spirit Air. Wait, we can't talk trash about Spirit Airlines anymore. No, I'd rather fly Spirit now. Definitely, I'll save a lot more money. And well, Alaskan Airlines, isn't that only for Alaska though? Oh crap, I was moving there. Hold on, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit this way. No. Mostly because I couldn't tell. You could see the wires right there in that corner. So I was like, oh, that looks ugly. There was something wrong with the left flange. What flange? Oh, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know right now. Oh man, I got 10 viewers. Hey, go ahead and share my video right now. If I don't have at least 10 shares, well, I'm not gonna do nothing. You move the camera with your foot. Yes, I did. I was trying to move it because, like I mentioned, I didn't like the wires that were showing right there, so I was just moving it with my foot. I know it looked like I was moving it with my mind, but trust me, it was my foot. I'm not that talented. Imagine that. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know before the live is over that I got some great episodes coming up. I decided to hit some people up, asking them like if they would do an episode with me, basically. And I got some pretty cool people on board to do episodes with, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I look forward to that big time. Left phalange. I'm sorry, I'm like completely clueless as to what you guys are talking about, and I feel like I shouldn't. I should be more aware. Guys holding something out. But yeah, I got some great episodes coming up. I got a hold of some people. They are fully on board with if you know, you know, cousin. See, I don't know. It's a reference from Friends. I don't watch Friends. I know I made an episode that, you know, they had a little Friends logo, but that didn't necessarily mean that I watch Friends. I have no idea what that show is about. I tried watching Friends once, and let me tell you, I did not find it funny. So I'm sorry if I'm hurting somebody's feelings by saying that, but I really did not find Friends funny at all. And I know I'm gonna hurt some people's feelings by saying that, but I just couldn't find the humor of it. You know what show I really enjoyed, and I really didn't think a lot of people were gonna. And there's a lot of people that talk trash about the show that I'm about to mention, but I feel like you had to give it a chance. You have to give it at least a chance. Hold on. When you gonna have? We're gonna talk about squirrels. Hey, you know what? We can make that happen. Not necessarily talking about squirrels, but we can have a show. We can have an episode. We're gonna discuss more of that about that. I'm gonna have you on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have a whole lot of people on. Like seriously, I want to just create a whole atmosphere. Friends sucks. I agree with that. But the show that I was talking about earlier that I truly believe that people sleep on is The Office. I love The Office. I feel like people should actually give it a chance, and give it at least 4 or 5 episodes before you come to an actual conclusion, because the first episode is not so great, and I will say that. But yeah, The Office is a funny show, and people should definitely give it a chance. Hold on, the comments are just popping up now. That's great. Imagine the front door of your home just falls off at random on the door. It's just gone. You'd be pretty upset about that. That's the same discomfort you should have been on the plane. That's absolutely right. I mean, let's be honest. You know, I have dreams about that. I don't know if people have dreamt about that, but I have dreams where my front door is like either completely gone or, you know, doesn't even close all the way. I don't know if that has any symbolic meaning behind it, but yeah, it's just like I don't know, my front door, whether it's the front door or back door, just doesn't close. And I don't know if it's because somebody's chasing me and I'm trying to close it to hide or something like that. I don't know. But I've had dreams like that before. I don't know if anybody's in the same boat as I am. But yeah, so Addie's pretty upset about Jason because he says that friends suck. Jason, what? The Office is top tier. Yes, it is. People sleep too much on The Office because I feel like they need to find something. She's laughing. I'm currently watching the Superfan episodes on Pico. You know, I started watching that, but I feel like I have to finish the whole the whole episodes before I can actually get to that. I tried watching it and I was completely lost. So I definitely feel like I should, if you plan on watching The Office, watch the actual Office and then watch the Superfan. Oh Jesus Christ! I just smacked the crap out of my microphone. Squirrels, aka ADHD. I truly believe that I have ADHD and I would love to talk about that. I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm pretty positive that is something that I have. But we could talk more about that this weekend. Let's see. If you get over the first 5 seasons of The Office, you can really get into it. Yes. Wait. The first 5 seasons? Oh, sorry, guys. I heard something upstairs. El cucuy. Look, the Office is just it's awesome. It's an awesome show. Parks of Rec is also really good. I haven't watched that one. You know, I try to watch Modern Family. It's an episode. It's a show that I also told myself that I would never watch, mostly because I didn't get it. But I decided to give it a chance, and honestly, it's actually very funny, very, very funny. So I don't highly recommend you people watching it. But hey, if you want to watch it, go ahead. Hold on, you guys. Have to slap my microphone like it's a piece of me because I could barely hear on my end. But Modern Family, I started watching that. I felt like that was a good show. Another good show that I started watching was Everybody Hates Chris. I never watched it when I was younger, but I decided to give it a chance right now that I'm older. And I actually got Belen into it, and she could tell you that I would just laugh at the whole show now. It's very good. Smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Suits. No, I haven't watched Suits. Is that really a show? I haven't heard of it. Parks and Rec. I'm reading Annibale's old comment where he said Parks and Rec. Sorry. Dexter. What's Suits about? And Dexter. I've never heard of those shows. Dexter just sounds like whenever I hear the name Dexter, I think of Dexter's Laboratory. That's the first thing that comes to mind because let's be honest, hold on. My Name is Earl is funny. Not a lot of people know about it. I've watched like previews of it. Haven't really watched it though. I'm not gonna say anything about it. How I Met Your Mother. I actually watched that show. It's pretty funny, but there are a lot more. Well, when I've watched it, there's a lot of more serious it's not getting a reaction out of me yet. Like I'm still looking there, like okay, you know that was supposed to be funny, but I'm not laughing. Suits is fantastic. What is that one about? What about MASH? Annabelle used to always talk about MASH, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never watched a single episode of MASH, and I grew up with you. I still need to finish How I Met Your Mother. Like, I feel like there's more. How I Met Your Mother is more entertaining rather than just be funny. Well, that's just my opinion. Suits, dry humor lawyer show with hilarious actors. Amazing show, must watch. Where is it on? Where can I watch it at? I'll definitely watch that. The Power series. The Power series, is that the show that 50 Cent made? I want to know, because if that's the one you're talking about, I think no, I didn't watch it. No. I haven't even given it a chance. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Netflix. So Suits is on Netflix. Okay, I'll definitely give it a chance. Shameless, bro, you won't regret it. Shameless. I think I watched Shameless with my wife, and I think it was pretty funny. But I mean, we didn't finish a season. We just like finished like a few episodes, and we just gave up on it. Not necessarily because it wasn't funny, but because we get tired of shows real easily. You have to make me invest in your show. That's the thing with me. Wait, I'm sorry. Jujutsu Kaisen? Is that a show? I've never heard of it. Suits is one on Netflix. Okay, I'll definitely look that up. Yes, sir. Okay, so yeah, I haven't watched the Power series. But where can I watch that? It's just I don't have cable or satellite, whatever. I have nothing. I do nothing but Hulu, Peacock, all these other streaming services now. You know, I don't really. Do people still own cable? I genuinely want to know. Hold on, guys. I'm mixed up with the comments. I'm glad that a lot of comments are coming through because it keeps the conversation going. So keep them coming. Netflix and Hulu. Okay, so I have both. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm on season 6 of Suits, I think. Okay, it must be. How many seasons does it have? So if a show has a lot of seasons, it pretty much tells me that it's a good show. It tells me all I need to know about a show. It means it's good. Have you seen that one show? What one show, Jaime? Where the chiropractor? Okay, no. Virgin River with Belen? Is that a show, or are you trying to tell me something? Remember, like I said, I haven't been diagnosed. I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I'm pretty sure I have it. La Rosa de Guadalupe is pure gold. Sorry, guys, I had to shut my microphone off because I was having a cough attack. La Rosa de Guadalupe. I actually watched that show. The episodes could get pretty dark on there though, but it's one of those shows that you definitely want to. I guess kind of no, I wouldn't say watch with your kids because it could be pretty traumatizing at times. Some of these episodes are real. Jujutsu Kaisen is an anime. Ooh, I love anime. I need to start season 2. Okay. See, I haven't watched. Last anime I watched was Demon Slayer, and I haven't even watched the second season. I just jailbroken Fire Stick. See, hey, like I said, we keep it 100. Mujeres Asesinas. I've never heard of that one. But that sounds interesting. That sounds like a murder. Oh shoot. Mujer Casos de la Vida Real. I used to watch that episode, that show with my mama back in the day. House is a very good show. I used to watch that low key though, because I feel like not a lot of people used to watch it back in the day. Like I think I was 10 years old watching House because it was pretty interesting. Suits has nice seasons. See, that tells me a lot about a show. Whenever they have whenever they have more than 5 seasons, it tells me that it's a good show. So I guess I have some shows to watch now. I don't know if you guys could see through the camera, but I spit a lot when I talk. I don't know why. So, bro, I'm trying to go back to the top comment. Okay. So Jaime put Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've never watched that show, but I know a lot of people that have watched that show, and they all tell me that it's a good. I think that's an anime, right? Yeah. So Virgin River is a good chick flick type, but it's actually a good show. The thing is with Belen, she will not watch a chick flick. But I mean, I will go ahead and say it. I love chick flicks. I don't know why. I've always been like that. It's just the feminine side of me. I don't know. Don't take that serious, guys. 2024, right? Demon Slayer is top notch. Definitely is. Kadeem, bro, I shed tears over season 2. What season are we talking about? of that anime you guys were talking about. House is lame. What? I thought it was pretty good. I think that's another show that had a lot of seasons too, though. Caso Cerrado. I feel like that show is just staged. There's no way some of this stuff could be real, right? Like I feel like that whole show is just staged. I guess I really need to start season 2 Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, okay. What do you know about Monk? What's that? Yes, Avatar is legit. Toddlers and Tiaras. I never watched the show. Dance Moms. Laura, you guys are telling me like talk shows now, no? Earthbender for life. Is that a quote from a show? Sábado Gigante. Every Saturday I used to watch. I don't know of any Hispanic household that did not watch Sábado Gigante, and it's crazy to it wasn't until like a few years ago that I realized that they actually shut that show down. But they had a good run. They had I think 30 seasons. I don't know what the actual number was, but that show went on for seasons. Do you like to read books? So far, I have not had time to read books. I actually used to love reading books. The last book I read was one of what's that author that wrote The Child Called It? I think his name is David something. I forgot his name, but the last book I read was from him, and because I was really invested into reading about his story, and I thought it was pretty interesting. It's very traumatic, what he went through. Very sad. But yeah, it gives you the, I guess, the sad life that he lived. But highly recommend you guys reading the book, reading about his book, Child Called It. Read up about it. For those 10 people who are watching, if you're new, just hopping on, go ahead and share my live. Let's get more views than my previous video that I did last week. Nothing against Jesse. I love the man, but hey, I feel like we could do better, right? I love Jesse though. But I do want to go ahead and share, if you weren't here from the very beginning, that I do want to share that my last live got 410 views. Still going, guys. Still going strong. Just 2 days ago, it was at 400. So we moving up in the world, right? I'm gonna go ahead and close that out so I can read more comments. Street Flavor, my boy. Street Flavor was every Saturday. We were watching Street Flavor. If you don't know what Street Flavor was, it's like basically like it was like an MTV, but for like late nights, like whenever MTV was nothing but music videos and stuff. That's what it was. It's nothing but music videos late at night. You would get those crazy commercials for the Girls Gone Wild. You would have to turn the TV down super low because you already know those commercials were gonna be wild. Hold on. Stephen King. No, not that it. Yeah. What you said? Wait, wrong it. Yeah. Mark and Miramar. What are you talking about? Elaborate. Jay Shetty. I've heard of this guy. Think Like a Monk book. He also has a podcast too. That's where I've heard of him. Mark has actually told me about him. Hold on. Mark has actually told me about him. So yeah, I haven't read any of his books, but Mark pretty much has sold them pretty well to me. So I think I should do more research about him. I'm all bringing One Piece currently. I'm all binging One Piece currently on episode 526. You're invested, dude. Like, there's no way you're not. Like, you're in episode 526. I haven't even gotten to episode 1. So, One Piece, I think I've tried that. Then the Astro World commercial after GGW. What is he talking about, bro? He has an audiobook on Amazon Prime Video. Is it free? Because if it's free, I'll listen to it. I ain't buying shit though. I'm cheap right now, guys. We live in a dark world right now. But yeah, you guys, man. Hey, I thank you guys so much, man. You guys blew up the comments all at once, and I love that about you guys. The late night commercials. I'm telling you, man, you had to. You couldn't. First of all, it was already bad enough that you were staying up late, like really late, and for those Girls Gone Wild commercials to come on, you had to put that sound all the way down so they wouldn't hear that. We were wild back in the day, man. Like once, I think this is where Annabelle was talking about. Once you saw this, the hash intro, that's when you knew it was time to go to sleep. And I think that's why he stayed up watching Hash, because he's like, hey, there's nothing else to do. Remember that late night commercial about the slow love songs that was loud as hell and woke you up in our... No, I don't remember that. Find the name of it and I'll try to look it up, and I'll put it on here, see if I can share it with you guys. You knew it was late at night whenever you were watching something, and then those weird commercials about, what was it? It was some crazy commercial. Oh man, I don't know, but they were always trying to sell you something. Hold on. Hell yeah, they have a playlist on Spotify. I thought he said PlayStation. I saw play and I automatically assumed he said PlayStation. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I have Spotify. I love Spotify. No Apple Play over here, cuz. Hey, an hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up right here, because I know for a fact I'm just gonna keep dragging it on, and I'm gonna bore a lot of people if I keep it going. But man, an hour and 30 minutes just by myself. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who contributed to the episode by giving me your thoughts, your comments. Seriously, it means a lot to me, and I hope you guys share the crap out of this video. I got 12 reactions, which is insane. I'm looking at it right now. If you keep commenting, I'm gonna keep putting it up. Ultimate love song commercial. That's what it was. Ultimate love song commercial. I'm gonna pull that up just for you guys. All right, but oh my god, yes, it is this one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play like the first 30 seconds of it, mostly because it's pretty long. This is what Kadeem was talking about. I am gonna play it. Hold on, give me 1 second. So I guess oh snap, hold on, I was actually gonna invite people to the live. I'm gonna share the screen. So I guess this is what Kadeem was talking about whenever he said that you knew it was late whenever this song was coming.
Imagine owning the world's greatest love songs by the greatest voices of our time. In a once-in-a-lifetime collection. Time Life Music presents the Ultimate Love Songs Collection. 36 beautiful songs by all our favorite artists.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Rod Stewart, Celine Dion, Phil Collins, Gloria Estefan. Get the Ultimate Love Songs Collection on 2 CDs.
Oh god, it's still playing in the background for me. Kick the door in. Ya duérmete. Sorry, I shut down my microphone on accident. Oh man, yeah. You'd be dead asleep. Hold on, you'd be dead asleep, and that commercial come on super loud at red. I could hear it though. That shit was funny as hell. Man, hey, that's a good way to end this episode. That was perfect. What better way to end your night than with that, right? A little throwback right there. But man, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate all your comments, all the topics we talked about. It was a little rocky, especially talking about, the little girl that passed away, that they found in the river earlier today. But hey, we can only move forward, right? And do better for ourselves and for our kids as well. You don't have to worry about missing doors. Worry about who turned the volume up on the TV when it came on. See, this is why I like the viewers, man. You guys keep me on my toes. I'm getting a whole lot of notifications, man. I'm thinking it's because of the live, but yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for. Sorry, I'm looking at this light right here. It looks funny. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the live. You guys rocked. You guys were awesome. But yeah, if you're finishing this episode, thank you guys so much. Go ahead and share, subscribe on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube if you haven't. And just keep sharing my video, man. It's great to see the viewership go up. It's an awesome feeling. And I hope I'm doing something right. You never know, right? But like I said, this episode started a little rocky because of the certain topic that I talked about today. But hey, we learn more things, and we learn to I guess we bring more awareness in talking about things that we're uncomfortable talking about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a great one, an hour and 37 minutes. I greatly appreciate you, each and every one of you who are watching, who commented, who kept the conversation going. But yeah, like I said, I have many many great episodes coming up. I will definitely be bringing some new people in. I already talked to them. One of them, I was genuinely surprised that he said he's so down, and that's because I feel like he's pretty big in the Houston area, especially for what he does. You guys are gonna see here pretty soon. I don't want to say too much because I want to keep it a surprise, but definitely I want to bring him and his brother in. I want to talk him into bringing his brother, because I feel like him and his brother are kind of a package deal. And it'll be pretty cool to have and talk about what it is that they do. But I'm trying to get more people in, big names actually. That's the goal, and I think that'll be pretty cool to have bragging rights. But yeah, thank you guys so much for an awesome time. Hour 40 minutes. It was great. And I hope you guys had a great time as well. But yeah, I will see you guys on. Think about having one next week as well. Don't know what it is yet, but hey, definitely stay tuned. I'll definitely be announcing that episode sometime during the weekend or next week. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hey, keep sharing. That's all I can ask of you guys. But like I said, everybody have a good night. Sleep tight and keep listening to the podcast, man. I love doing this. All right. I'm gonna pull the trigger now. No.